Okay, this might be the last entry. I'm getting close. Now maybe, excuse me. I'm now maybe, I don't know, 6 miles from home. I'm back in Illinois. I have seen no plows other than the one plow that just after I crossed on the border was sitting at the gas station. I stopped because I had to de-ice my windshield wipers again, which, as you may be able to hear, are iced back up. It's very weird. Once you hit the border, like, there's certain roads that once I hit that road, how different the weather is. Like, when I'm driving and I hit Route 100 and I make that left-hand turn to go into Milwaukee, or I'm leaving Milwaukee. You can't see it. I can't see Dick here. That's where I'm turning. I think I'm on the road. That's what, like, a weird spot where it'll be raining or snowing or something's going on, and then I hit Route 100, I make the left-hand turn, and the weather completely changes. It's weird. The other spot is Route 20. Like, when it was this morning, snowing, driving north to south was really bad and slick, but going east-west when I was on Route 20 for a little bit, no problems. It's weird. Same thing tonight. The snow was very much different going east-west than it is going north-south. And then once I hit the border, right over, it's very different. The wind, while at times is still gusting quite well. Is this a plow or a truck? That's a truck. Okay. While at times has gusted, is not nearly as bad in Illinois, right over the border, as it is in Wisconsin. However, the snowfall has got to be double. Unless the wind was just blowing so much in Wisconsin that I couldn't realize how much it was snowing. But the snowdrifts down here are decidedly bigger already. It's my turn. So, I'm on the last stretch here. I'm on Deep Lake Road. And you can't see it, and I can't see it just because it can't see anything, but Fairfield's coming up here. Although it's getting kind of hairy here, as I am not driving on any road whatsoever. I can feel it. I'm just floating on snow. Hindsight, maybe I should not be trying on Fairfield, and I should have taken 83 and continued south to Rollins. Because it don't look like a plow's been on here for a long time, but anyway, 3.5, 4-hour car trips get boring. And there's really nothing on talk radio. I mean, it's Sean Hannity's on, and I hate that fuckstick. And ESPN is boring without football. And the Hawks are on 720. And I've tried listening to Hawk games versus watching them, and watching them is much better because, you can see. Like, I can listen to a Cubs game and it's very, it's very descriptive, it's very good. I can even listen to a Bears game and it's very, like, I love listening to Bears games, but for some reason listening to a Hawks game is not the same. And Fairfield is not plowed at all. I just made the turn. Although there's some kind of... Is that a plow coming the other way? Why are all the goddamn plows coming the other way? Why can't I follow a plow? Why are the plow gods denying me? Hello, plow of Illinois. See? That jerk's following you. So stupid. Well, anyway. So, even though most accidents happen within a mile of the house, I'm on the the home stretch here. Just on Fairfield. Probably 2 miles away from Rollins. And, once I hit Rollins, it's about another mile and a half, so I'm less than 5 miles from the home. So, I think, me video blogging, if that's what we're gonna call this. Oh, there's Cedar Lake Lane. And that's where the, oh no, this isn't where it was. I think that was up here. Is that where the, pull out the window and look. Maybe not. I'll tell you a story. So anyway, so this one time, Emily and I, we went to a surprise birthday party last year for Becky's husband, our brother-in-law, Luke. And we went up there, and that was fine, but we also had to go to a surprise birthday party for my friend Tanya. That's Will's wife. And that was in Chicago, and Becky lives up in Salem. So it was a bit of a journey. So we went to the party up there, left in the early evening, and we're driving down this road here, Fairfield, at dusk, and now there's some jackknife who's going to be following in my bumper. I really hope I hit something and stop and he totals my car. Anyway, so we're driving down Fairfield here, right? And that's why I was going, is this where, well, no, that's not. And actually in this exact direction, and it was dusk, so it was still light out, but light was going away. It was kind of, it was raining. Not horrible rain, but enough. And all of a sudden, as we're driving on the corner, I see something, I look over, and there's a goat with like 2 foot long straight horns on him. Alright? And he's standing on the side of the road, not tied up, nothing, at a church, which was the church I was going. Is that it? It's some it's not Jehovah's Witnesses, but it's like one of those what is it? Cashmere's, or I can't think of the name of it now. But anyway, Kushner. God, that's gonna bug me. Well, anyway, so there's this goat. So I stop the car. I turn around to see if I actually saw a goat, and sure enough, there's a goat there. Emily gets it in her head that the goat needs to be saved. So we called. Well, first we got out of the car and kind of follow the goat. And Emily has this bright idea that we have Capone's choke chain and a leash in the car. And Emily has this great idea that she wants to try to put the choke chain over this goat's head and then lead it away like a dog. And I wasn't interested in getting anywhere within the 2 feet radius that goat could skewer me with. So that, and it wasn't going to fit over its head anyway. And it kept running away from us. Like, we would get close and it would walk away. So we kind of just followed it away from the road, and it kind of went back by a house. But as this is all going on, Emily has me call the police. So I call the police. And they transfer, and I tell them what's going on. They say, there's a pause, and they go, let me get you to the state troopers. Or the county. That's what it is. So they get me to the county. The county goes, yeah, we don't deal with animals, we deal with people. And let me get you to somebody that can help you. So they transfer us over to the animal, well, we think it's like the Lake County Animal Control or something. No. They transfer us to this guy who is from, where was he from? Cicero, I think it was. Which, if you don't know anything about the area that we're in, basically Cicero is a good 50 miles away, and it's raining, and it's a Saturday night, and it's getting late and dark, and there's this goat running around, and it was a very Kelly moment, actually. And he's like, yeah, I could be there in 2 hours. And we're like, well, that's not going to work. And then he told us that he was going to charge us $300. Apparently, there wasn't an animal control person. He said he was just he's a animal capturer. And I mean, it's not our goat. You know, I'm not shelling out $300 to capture a goat. At that point, if that was there was something like life or death, I had to either call this guy and pay him $300 or wrestle the goat to the ground. I would have wrestled the goat. So as we're having this conversation, the goat starts walking back towards what we think is its home, because it was a farmhouse type deal that looked kind of shady. And the goat went on its merry way. We figured it was away from the road, and we left. Needless to say, and one of the things that infuriates me about Emily, and then also that I love her about her too, is her frugalness kicked in and said, I'm not paying $300 to save a goat. That's not even ours. So, anyway, that's the crazy story that actually got me another couple miles down the road. I can't see it, but I gotta be coming up on Rollins here really soon. I think it's after this street light. Like, I should be able to see traffic lights here soon-ish. Maybe. Or I'm in Kansas. I don't even know anymore. Yeah, I really don't know. Oh, wait. No, we're Black Cherry. Yeah, I'm almost up on it. I think very faintly in the distance there I can see a light. Oh, there's the church with the goat. Indian Hill Bible Church. I couldn't see what denomination, but it's something that's like, I think it's that those people that always used to, you'd see them giving the flowers out at the airport in the 70s. You know, they'd be wearing a turban, or not turban, like ceremony, like Indian or mid-Asian garb, like I don't even think a tunic is the word, but you know what I'm talking about. Yep, there's the street lights, or traffic lights. Yellow. Just went through it. So I've made it to Rollins. That means I am very roughly a mile from the home, so I declare this a success. I have made it. So on that note, I will end this adventure. I hope you enjoyed my story, my torrid tale of Snowy Woe, and catch you on the flip side.